Come on, YouTube. Send out the notifications. All right. Hey, Life of Destiny. Great. I don't know where everybody's at. I came on once, but nobody got the notification. Did you get a notification? Somebody just sent me a message. Let me see who's... Nightshade, do you have a question that you want these cards to be a reading for? Or for whatever you roll, a 2 through a 6. So it'll be 2 cards to 6 cards. Do you want a question answered? Is there something that's... I feel like you need a reading, so just tell me, is there something that you're wanting to ask? Good luck, Tammy. Don't be late, Tammy. Don't be late for your interview. All right, Shelly. All right, Life of Destiny. All right, BB. Look at BB. Look at BB. Go, BB. Go, BB. Go, BB. All right, so Nightshade is up. Nightshade, type your question for me, honey. Type your question. Buttons is at the groomer. The groomer said that they're going to have to wash her because she got dirty outside walking today. They're going to have to wash her. So I hope she's okay. Linda did pay for dice. And Shelly paid for another round. Okay, Linda paid for dice. Linda, what did you pay under, Linda? Cash App or PayPal? Cash App or PayPal, honey, for Linda. Nightshade. My son get to come home this year. Okay, Nightshade, let's see. Is your son in a uniform of some sort? Now, I'm not being smart, but whether that's prison uniform, military uniform, but is your son in some type of uniform? Nightshade? I'm feeling there's a uniform around your son. So somehow there's uniforms around him. Yes? Okay. Is your son in the Army? I wanted to say Marines, but I said Army. I wanted to say Marines, but I said Army. Okay. So I feel uniform. I feel like there's a lot of discipline around him. Does that make sense? If there's a lot of discipline around him? Does that make sense, Nightshade? A lot of discipline around him? Okay. All right. I also feel like your son, from here on out, will make a lot better choices and decisions. I feel like your son misses home. I feel like your son misses you. I feel like he's trying to be strong or tough. I feel like he's kind of shaking his head at the situation. I feel like he was supposed to have already been able to come home, but something happened. Let's see what the cards have to say. Does that all make sense so far, what I just said? Okay, perfect. You know, he really is a good guy. He really is. He got lost a little bit. He got lost a little bit. And there's something with a father figure that upsets him a lot. All right, so I have the Magician card that comes up, but I'm going to roll your dice for you. I have the Magician card, which talks about having faith, knowing the power, knowing that keeping the self-confidence, the clarity will be there for you to see very soon within the next 3 months. There's a lot of creative energy around him and around you. So I do feel like the bottom line is going to be yes, but let's see what the cards have to say. Let's roll your dice. Let's roll your dice. Okay, you got 3. Okay, you have 3 cards. I'm not going to include the Magician card that came out for you. So the Magician card, as I said to you, there's a lot of positive energy around this. There's magic to believe in, because it's almost like it would take a miracle for something to happen. Something is definitely going to be changed or shortened so that he, yes, can come home. I have messages coming in quickly. And again, the answer is yes. So you got 2 yes cards so far. With the 8 of Wands, it just talks about speed, something coming quickly, a decision being made, an opportunity that is going to present itself. Holidays are going to be very important this year coming. So it's something about holidays as well. The hard work that he's putting in, it's benefiting him. It's benefiting him. It's being noticed. The results of his hard work is going to pay off. Things are not going to be easy, but things are definitely going to be more manageable than they were in the past. I thought I saw something. Okay. Your next card comes up is the Tower moment, is what he went through. There was something that fell apart quickly. There was something that was unexpected. There was something that showed up out of the blue, something that was very inconsistent. One story was inconsistent with another. I also feel like your son took responsibility for a lot of things that were not his responsibility. I also feel like that somebody knows that. Unfortunately, even though he's in the situation that he's in, growth happens during this situation. This is a time for growth for him. This is a time for understanding. This is a time to release anger and forgiveness for himself. Forgiveness for himself. Understand that the choices and decisions that he made does not define who he is today or who he was even before, because of the fact that he was put in a position that he almost had no choice for. His back was up against a wall is what I'm hearing. I also feel like other people around him were not helpful. They were negative and a negative influence for him as well. And I feel like he's changing people, places, and things at this time. He is going to have a decision to make with the 2 of Swords. And I also feel like you're going to have to make some decisions and sacrifices as well, and that you're willing to do this so that things can work out exactly as the way they're supposed to. He's going to need help to get that step up back into normalizations. It's going to take him a while to adjust to the situation. but all is going to be well. Right now, it's difficult for him. He's definitely making difficult decisions and choices. At times, it's even painful emotionally for him, a struggle. But I do feel like he's tried to face his fears in a lot of situations. He's torn from being away from family or friends. He's torn. And for a while, he was divided loyalty to his past situation and to the present. But he is now releasing the past and trying to move forward, trying to clean it up, so to speak. He's definitely trying to clean things up. I have an extra card for here, which is the Justice card. And the Justice card talks about karmic consequences. It talks about legal disputes. It talks about law, truth, honesty. It talks about integrity. It talks about the cause and effect and the lessons that had to be learned. So understand that even though I don't feel he was 100% in charge or responsible for a situation, he had part of something, which means that he had to learn his lessons and he had to deal with the consequences. But unfortunately, he had to deal with more than what he was really due. He is extremely confident and he's definitely wanting to make changes. He's definitely wanting to come forward. He's definitely wanting to come home. And I do feel like this is going to work out with justice. So with a lawyer, with the law, with a judge, with some type of agreement, somebody of higher power is going to help to make this come through. No, it's not closed. Nope. It's not closed. If you get roll of the dice, you have a chance to win a free reading for 30 minutes. Free reading. Roll of the dice is $48.88. The roll of the dice is $48.88, or one question is $25, but you do not get into the entries for one free reading with a question. You only can enter into the possibility of winning a free reading is if you get roll of the dice for $48.88. Yes, still open. Thank you, Shelley. Cash App or Zelle. Cash App or Zelle. Prefer no PayPal. Cash App or Zelle. Nightshade, everything makes sense. You got it. Nightshade, let me just tell you. Number one, you're a good mama. You're a good mama. And it wasn't any choices and decisions that you made that made this decision or made this happen. I don't want you to feel responsible for whatever went on. But I think what's really important is that you're still there and that he knows you're still there. And he knows you're one of his biggest fans. And he knows that you know who he really is. And you know what he's really about. And you know that other people influenced this whole thing to occur. But he's definitely getting himself together. And he may need some counseling when he comes out. Yep, you sure can, Denise. Yep, you can ask a question. Yep, sure can. Yep, and you get a chance to win a free reading. I'll be pulling the reading. I'll be pulling names for the reading to see who wins a reading. If more than 10 people are on my list, I'll pull two free readings. If only 5 people or 9 people are on the list, I'll only pull one. Must be 5 at least for one free reading, or 10 people for a chance for 2 people to win. Yes, let's be fair about it. Leslie. All right, Leslie. Denise, let my mods know where you sent the payment, baby girl. Zelle or Cash App. All right, Leslie, you are up. Leslie missed 5 or 6. Leslie usually gets 5 or 6. Let's see what Leslie gets. It is 8 minutes after 1. Okay. Leslie, you got... Oh, I didn't turn it around. Let me turn it around. Leslie, you got 4. You got 4, Miss Leslie. Miss Leslie has 4. Okay, Leslie, message is coming through. Leslie, are you here? Nightshade, I love you to pieces. Thank you for subscribing. We are definitely all here to support you and your son. Trust me when I tell you, you've welcomed yourself into H&G family, and we're here to support you and your son any way we can. No judgment here. No judgment here. Let me tell you, my daughter was in addiction for over 12 years. Jail, prison, you name it. And then alcohol. So, you know what? No judgment here. All right, Lilac, thank you for listening. All right. I'm glad you came in, Nightshade. I'm glad you came in. All right, so, Leslie, you have four messages coming, Leslie. Tammy, ain't you on your interview yet? Tammy? Thank you. Thank you, Life of Destiny. All right. All right, Leslie, first card up. Oh, Leslie, you got a yes card and it's a temperance card. So, Leslie, what you're pouring in, you're going to be receiving out. There's also, pouring in is also telling me that somebody's pouring messages into somebody. So there's somebody that you know who is receiving messages from another person that you know about their shock, about their happiness, about their curiosity. And they're wanting to learn more of the details. So this person is going to be reaching out to you soon. And I don't know if that's the female person or the male person, but expect messages very soon to go back and forth. I think it's going to be quite an exciting day. Okay, Leslie, your second card comes up with the Strength card. So the Strength card is saying, stay true to yourself, stay loyal to your position, pay attention to your training, like don't allow self-doubt to come in. Don't let your focus be totally on this male person while you're at the job. Let your job be your main focus first. When you're distracted from your job and the duties and the way things are supposed to be done because you have another person there on your mind that is creating a little bit of an obstacle or diversion. In other words, you're not just thinking about your job or what needs to be done. You're worrying about that other person too. Listen, that other person at the job is worried about taking care of themselves and they're covering their own ass. As much as they may communicate and talk with you back and forth, at the end of the day, they're going to cover their ass before they cover yours, okay? They may talk to you to see if there's something that they can get or benefit from having you in conversation with them, whether they can get you to do more for them, whether you can do something a little bit more special for them. They know how to feed you, so to speak. It's like they know how to feed you to try to convince you that, oh, yeah, we're friends. Oh, yeah, we're talking. Oh, yeah, I like you, blah, 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 so that you'll do more for them. But the minute that you don't be able to do extra for them or do something for them, the minute you're going to see them not be so conversational. They'll be kind of busy because this person feels like they're above you sometimes. So be careful with that, okay? Be careful with that. Be careful. Don't allow your fantasy or your imagination to create something there that's not there. It is just strictly what it is, all right? Your third card comes up. Who did? Who did? Leslie? Leslie just asked? Because Denise can ask a question when it's her turn. But I'm on Leslie right now. Did Leslie just ask something? Leslie has a question? Well, Leslie, I don't know if you have a question or not. Okay, Leslie, with the Knight of Pentacles, this is your person at the job. This is the male that you're interested in. This is him wanting to offer a cup or have a cup of coffee or something of that nature. Definitely wanting to talk with you, go over things, hear all about it, understand why, what happened, when you came back, who hired you, how, all that. Somebody's talking a lot. Somebody's nosy, wanting to know a lot of information, but they're very excited, Leslie. So I get this person is very excited that you are back and is looking forward to things in the near future. It is also going to help the relationship to get better off the ground. I feel like with the Five of Cups that comes up, it talks about things in their past that they have to look at that was not so good or did not help them in any kind of way. But I feel like they were disappointed with something, possibly when you left this job before. Now that you're returning, they're going to be able to see that, you know what, there's still hope. There's still things happening here that are in a very positive way. I'm also getting that there might be a delay with something with you at the new job. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that entails, but there might be a delay with something. But no, everything is going to go smooth, and you are going to have long-term employment with this employer. You are going to have very long-term employment with this employer. As far as school and education goes, I feel like you're learning very quickly. I also feel like there's also an interest for you. There's an interest for you around, whether that's online dating app, whether that's somebody that you're around school with, whatever the case may be, there is going to be a choice or decision that you're going to have to make because the Two of Swords shows up. So either way, you're going to have to cut one out. But it seems like, Leslie, you have a lot of attraction lately, and you're getting a lot of attention from different people. So whatever that's about, stay strong and positive because people are noticing you and noticing changes about you. So you've obviously taken on this new transformation, this new role, so to speak, and now you're on a new journey. So everything's working out in your favor. Leslie, they're your messages. for your 4 dice. Yes. Okay, next up, Shelly Prescott, I believe, is next. Is it Shelly or... No, I'm sorry. Who's next? Shelly? Who got the next one? I think Shelly's up, right? I think it's Shelly. Where's that list at? Let me scroll back. She said dice, BB. She sent on Zelle, but she wants it toward a question. Who did? She asked if she can ask a question with the dice. Yes. Denise paid for dice. Yeah, she wants dice. Right, Denise? So Shelly's next. Shelly's next, and then Denise. So Denise, just to clarify, you did pay for dice, but you want to ask a question with the dice, and that's fine. I got you. I understood you from the beginning. You got it. All right, Shelly, coming up with the dice. Let me turn the camera around. Shelly. Whoa, Shelly got 4. Shelly got 4. Okay, Shelly, you got 4 more. Shelly, did you want to ask a question? Did you want to ask a question, Shelly, or do you want spirit? You want to ask a question, or do you want spirit? Okay, Shelly Shell. Thank you, Shelly Shell. Thank you. I love you, Shelly Shelly. Buttons loves you too. Yes. She got to get shampooed. Did I tell you that? They said they got to bathe her. And they're going to go real slow because she don't like the dryer. So they're going to be real slow with the dryer. Yeah, 4 spirit messages coming. Okay, Shelly. Shelly, I'm also going to put 1 oracle card in yours. I want to do 1 oracle card. Okay, Shelly, the oracle card that comes up for you is love. So, Shelly, there is a lot of attention coming towards you. There is also a change of heart. Somebody's deciding to put both feet in. Somebody was hesitant before in the past. Somebody has now gotten a really good taste of being familiar, like being really comfortable in your home, being comfortable around you, being comfortable with choices and decisions that they make. This is somebody who's wanting to make a huge change to their agenda. I want you to be prepared in the next 4, since you rolled a 4, in the next 4 days, 4 weeks, could be 4 hours. I don't think 4 months, but it could be something also 4 months coming, which would take you into January, beginning of the year. So don't be surprised, Shelly, if somebody just out of the blue does a complete turnaround, and we know who we're talking about, right? Tomas does a complete turnaround and says, you know what? I'm going to send all my stuff here. Like, I may have to drive all the way there, but I'm bringing all my stuff, and like I'm coming in. I'm coming. Somebody is definitely planning on moving in. Somebody is planning on. That's why they're so comfortable to go in the drawers, to put stuff away, to do things, go in the fridge, whatever. Now they're feeling at home. They're feeling like they are now your partner. They're feeling like the husband and wife emotion and feeling. Aha, yeah, the Page of Wands. About the Page of Wands. First card is Page of Wands, and that talks about new ideas coming through for this person. It talks about they have a lot of curiosity. What's going to happen? What's going to be next? What else can I do? This is going to be an opportunity for me to be able to explore many things, to get my pilot license. All my dreams can come true with this person, and that's how they're feeling. They are definitely ready to take a swing. They're ready to give it a try. I'm telling you, that's coming. Here's 4 Wands, 4 Wands. Celebration. It's celebration. Celebration, 4 Wands. It's celebration. It's harmony. They find balance. Engagements is coming. I told you before. I told you I saw a diamond. Engagements are coming. Engagements are coming. There's going to be another reunion. This person is coming back quickly. This person is coming back quickly. The wish is coming true. 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups. Wish is coming true. Contentment. Satisfaction. Finally being able to exhale like, Jesus, after all this time. Yeah, finally we're working on this, Shelly. It's a profound happiness, so to speak. This is what's coming up in your near future. This is now is going to be a great time to chase your dreams, because your dreams are going to chase you back. In other words, what the dream that you're chasing is the same dream that's chasing you from him. So now your dreams are starting to match. There is such an even balance. It's kind of like, you know what? You went through deaths. You went through heartbreak. You went through financial struggle. You went through home repair. You went through stuff with the puppies. You went through stuff at your mom's house. You went through so much stuff, Shelly. You went through, I don't know, 15, 20 years with this person. You supported them the whole long way. They keep depending on you for your support and your encouragement, and that's paying off. See, and you can express to everybody on here and help those out here who are trying to get in the same position that you're in now, and how hard it was to get there, doing all the work that you did. But the truth is, you staying positive and kept giving them positive reinforcement only showed them who you were. It only showed them that you didn't want negativity around. It only showed them that you believed in them. So that's why things are starting to go in your favor, ma'am. So I must say, you have one card left, and let's see what that card is. Boy. Yep. Yeah, the Ace of Swords. Of course you do. Of course you got the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is talking about having mental clarity, finally seeing success, a breakthrough. You're finally getting the breakthrough that is going to show you that your blind faith was worth having. The breakthrough is finally here. There's a new beginning here. There's a new mindset. There is decisions being made quickly. Now, there's also possibly somebody having a minor surgery. So I don't know who that's about, but somebody also is going to have a minor surgery. I don't know what that's about. That could be something simple as a cataract removal. That can be something simple as ingrown toenail removal. Whatever it is, it's a minor, very minor, nothing to worry about, nothing to fear, no obstacles, no tower moments, no trouble. Okay, who's up next? Denise? All right, Shelly. Man, Shelly. It's great reading, Shelly. Man, Shelly, you earned that shit. You earned that shit, Shelly. That's a lot of years. 20 years is a long time investment. I think I would have to shoot the son of a bitch. 20 years? I'd be done. I'll never make it to 20. They'll be dead. I'll be in jail. Finish out the rest of my life sentenced. I'll be on a life sentence. All right, it's almost 20 after. Let's get done. I have one left. Denise. You got it, Shelly. Tammy, don't you have an interview? I keep asking you. Don't you have an interview? You say you got an interview. Is it today? You said 5 minutes. I'm not seeing that you... Do you have it? Yeah. All right. Denise, type your question. Okay. Does Z's friend that works out in mornings keep an eye on me? For Z. Anything regards love. Okay. Does he keep an eye out on you? I'm going to find out. I'm trying to see. Spirit will stop me when I get to your card. Yeah, well, I'm getting... That makes sense. I'm getting the Chariot card. I get the Chariot card. But I want to roll your dice and see how many we get. 4. Okay, so you got 4 cards. So I got the Chariot card. The Chariot card talks about intuition. It talks about trusting your intuition. It talks about, yes, the answer is, in fact, yes. Because what I'm hearing and feeling at the same time is there's definitely... Okay, so you got the Chariot card, and then the Hangman came right after it. So with the Chariot card as your first card, it talks about movement, it talks about progress, it talks about action, determination, willpower. It talks about this person is trusting and believing that, yes, they are watching for Z. Yes, going back and reporting back about what they know. So trust your gut on what you feel about that, because that is true. So that's what this whole card is about with the Chariot card, is trusting your intuition, your gut feeling. That yes, Z has a lot of questions where you're concerned. He also wants to know if you're dating somebody or who you're seeing. I also feel like, you see, even though Z himself is not hanging right around in front of you, he has many people who are. Many people who are paying attention to what's going on around you. I also have the Hermit card that comes up for you for your third card. The Hermit card talks about soul searching. It talks about also like wisdom, truth. This is somebody who's wanting to know the truth about you. They're wanting to know more details. Somebody's feeling a bit overwhelmed where you're concerned, wondering whether or not you're with somebody or dating somebody, involved with somebody, because it's also like the Five of Wands coming out for you. And the Five of Wands kind of talks about a past argument, a past situation. It talks about like a litigation or misinformation. He feels that you were misinformed about something, or other people may have told you something that he didn't say. It's also, too, that he was avoiding an ending. So when I have this in reverse, when I get this card, your last card in reverse, the Five of Wands in reverse, it talks about misinformation. It talks about conflicts. It talks about avoiding an ending, not wanting something to be completely over. It talks about diversity, though, and it also talks about peer pressure. So there was somebody around him that was putting some pressure on him about being involved with you, or wanting to see you, or wanting to date you, or wanting to talk to you. There's definitely some questions there. Yeah, with Z. Z has unbiased judgment where you're concerned because of the Queen of Swords. I also feel like Z thought that you were moving on. Z thought that maybe you were over him. Maybe you were done with it. He thought because of the past situation that with the Justice card, which means you were entitled to feel how you did, and he really thought that he messed it all up. He really thought that you weren't going to be an opportunity for him. But now he's feeling differently. He also feels your energy. Like I said, trust your intuition. He is trying to pay attention to you, and he is asking others if they've seen you, who you were with, what you were doing. No, it is Z. It is Z, and his friend also is involved. His Z and his friend is involved. Z has a decision to make. He has a decision to make somewhere, and that's what I'm hearing with this. He definitely is intimidated by you. He doesn't know how to approach you. It feels like you're very confident around him. He feels you as being very confident. And he's not as confident as you are. But he feels like you always put the work in, and you work out hard. He's like, you work out hard. And that's his words. So he feels like you work out hard. But there is a balance coming between you and Z. There is also communication, unexpectedly, going to show up out of the blue. So be prepared for that. So they are your messages, my dear. All right, did anybody else sign up for Roll of the Dice or one question? Did I miss anybody else for Roll of the Dice or one question? Sounds good, Denise. Communication is coming. Be prepared for that. All right, anybody else? Going once, going twice. Going once, going twice. I haven't even eaten breakfast yet. I'm eating a fig bar. I'm starving to death. And it's 1:30 and I haven't even had breakfast yet. Anybody else? Anybody else? All right. Happy birthday, Denise. Happy birthday. Perfect. And nobody else signed up. Great. All right, you guys. So I'll be back on tonight around 7 p.m. to do the live drawing with everybody's names who purchased a Roll of the Dice and see how many winners we got. See who won a free reading. And your free reading can be done tonight if you're available. So let me know. Let me know. Now, I'm going to be coming back on in about 30 minutes. I'm going to come back on. If any of you want to know what your partner is thinking about you at this present moment, or most recently when they've seen you, we are going to do, for 5555, we are going to do all about your partner. Messages about your partner. So if you're interested, it's 5555 through Cash App, through Zelle, and if you have to, through PayPal, but preferably Cash App and Zelle. But it's time that we get in the sneaky mode, that we investigate under the scenes and we see what's going on. So if you want to know what's happening behind the scenes, where you can't see this person that you're interested in or worried about, all right, Nightshade, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is currently almost 1:30 p.m. here now. So just know in roughly 5.5 hours, I'll be on. All right, guys. If you want to know about your partner, it's 5555. Please send it through Cash App or Zelle. All right, see you guys soon. I got to check on my bubba. I need to call this groomer and check on my bubba. Yeah, let's get to the bottom of it for real, for real. We're going to see. Be prepared. Oh, I must got a hair in that. Be prepared. You want to know how they feel about you? Can you handle how they feel about you? Can you handle what they're really thinking about you? Can you handle what they're thinking about the whole situation? Come on in and find out. I also have my pendulum. We'll do a yes and no with it. We'll do one yes and no free with it. So 55-55 will get you the answers about your partner, plus one pendulum swing to find out a yes or no. Get ready. See you soon. Bye for now.